Hello. Welcome to Grave New World, our Buffy the Vampire Slayer TTRPG, where I, the director, Chris, am joined by my friends, the players who play the game. And we are the Scoobies. Well, they are. I'm not. I'm everyone else. Anyway, let's introduce ourselves. Let's start with Bat Kyle.
Hi, folks. It's Bat Kyle, your friend of the neighborhood, Bat Kyle. I am a player who plays the game, so, got that going for me. You can find me here on Thursdays playing everybody's favorite half-demon stoner oracle, Jacob. Am I doing this relationship thing right, King? You can find me on Thursdays in our Fool's Gold campaign, which is and the edible hasn't even kicked in yet. I don't know why I just blanked on that. King's Pyrite.
Me too.
I'm here for the rest of this game then. But you can find me Thursdays playing everybody's favorite My Blood Pressure is Over 9,000 Druid, Badges Newth. And otherwise, you can't really find me anywhere except on the Discord server, which is a lovely place where I subject people to terrible memes about horrible foods. And that's about it. Over to Luna.
I'm just going to continue this joke from last week. That's a me. Hello, I'm Luna. I play May. We're fucked and not in a good way. Lipinski here tonight on our Buffy the TTRPG game, Brave New World. I don't know why I have to repeat all of that, but I do every time just to keep it going. On Fridays, I play Irie, a jackalope packed to the tome warlock in our Oops All Warlocks 5e D&D Hands of Fate game, which is just like a big battle royale thing that's going. And then on Saturdays, which we haven't done in a while, but we will eventually get there, I play Jacques Rousseau, our bisexual, bigender, cross-dressing swashbuckler who is ready to sing some Chapel Roan. Other than that, I am working a normal job and it sucks. Speaking of working a normal job that sucks, Mana!
Let's go. And you're muted. Donna.
I just unmuted myself. It is now a running on this channel that I am on. For all of you watching, I literally just had a call with a financial advisor this week where he was like, I think you're muted. So just know that it's not just to hear, it's everywhere. So hi everybody. I'm Mana Queen. This time of year, I am perpetually losing my voice because, well, I do work a job. It's not a normal job. So I am just always losing my voice this time of year. So forgive me if you miss a word here or there. Anyways, you can usually find me in our Discord, which has already been shared. So you should definitely click that link and join. It's a good time. Otherwise, you can find me here on Monday nights playing Ash. Maybe this is a bad idea, Lexington. Or you can also find me on Saturdays with Luna and several other members of our Discord channel playing the Thirsty Seas campaign. On Saturdays over there, I play Monsieur Simon Micken, who is always your best friend of Jacques
Rose on the joke. No. We missed the joke.
Oh no, it's always your pleasure to meet him, is what I said. Best friend of Jacques Rousseau, who is of course Luna's character, and also really good friends with a few other of our characters. It's a really good time on there on Saturdays and most other nights on this channel, so you should definitely join us any night you can. Speaking of joining us on several nights on the channel, Bison.
That's me, normally. Other days I'm not Bison.
Normally.
Normally I'm here 3 nights a week. Tonight I am playing Jack, No Place Like Gnome Aldridge in tonight's game. Tomorrow normally I run our Carnage Heights campaign, or Cyberpunk Red the show is Carnage Heights, and we're not having it this week because Florida is blowing away. And Thursdays I play Encino, our lovable old god, same as the new god. My relationship right? He's on the Fool's Gold campaign, King's Pyrite. He is our big damn hero, and everybody's gonna know about it. And other than that, you can find me on the Discord. I'm there all the time, ready to share my exhaustive surface knowledge of Warhammer 40,000 and share bad memes. That's me. Back to the boss lady.
Oh, producer Kevin fucked off, so we couldn't call him out. Anyway, yeah, I'm Chris, aka Wayward Knight. I do things on the internet and on our Discord channel. Mainly, I have a podcast called Professional Questers, where I interview people in the TTRPG community about their characters that they play, and then I flip the script and I interview the characters themselves, which is always a fun time. So if you want to check it out, it's called Professional Questers, and it's available on all of the major podcast apps and stuff, and on YouTube. Anyway, let's get started with the recap. Last week, we started out at the very beginning with Ash being visited by Ghostia, the ghost of Estia, who had some sad news to deliver that she was going to be leaving the material plane, as it were. And so she was there to say goodbye, and they had a very nice, sweet talk, where it was revealed that Ash has a crush, question mark? Anyway, later, Ash actually kind of opened up to Allison a little bit. It was it was a great moment. Then Ye caught Ash up on all of the insanity that had happened in the last less than 24 hours. While that was happening, May went into Nana's attic to find something to help her learning anything more about sunstones or champion amulets or literally anything that could help them. She faced several obstacles that presented both physical and magical challenges, but eventually reached her prize and returned downstairs, book in hand, and several inches shorter. But now she's an inch taller than she used to be. She's taller now. Dick jokes were made. Anyway, under the bridge, Jack received more instructions from his extra crispy new friend and gained some insight into the true nature of the deal that they made. Ash arrived at Nana's, and the three Scoobs minus Jack contemplated what to do while waiting for Jack to show up. Before going inside, or rather, Ash greeted Jack at the door, and before going inside, they had a heart-to-heart about why it's bad to face or fix trauma alone. Jack was then strongly encouraged to take a shower while the other three attempted to research and maybe decompress, maybe? That is still to be seen. May and Ash looked over the newly acquired tome and began the process of putting pieces together in their quest for answers. And that is where we left off, I believe. We zoomed out on a research scene, y'all on the couch, and I believe Ash was coming to a grave realization about champions.
You mean May?
Well, and May.
Oh.
You're muted again.
Well, I was
Made a noise, no?
purposely going. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I went both.
You were purposely going.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, they made a noise. I heard it.
I saw the noise happening.
Don't gaslight them.
I'm not gaslighting him. I didn't hear a noise. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm just fine-tuned to mana.
Focused.
Brainwaves.
The brainwaves are real this week.
Wave. Let's be honest.
Wave.
One of those days.
So.
Yeah. May with her, I think it was like a 21 knowledge occult whatever BS, and she's reading this fucking thing and she's just like, oh.
So, I know I talked with you, Luna, about what May learned from the book. How does May react when she learns this information?
She closes the book and sets it aside, and I was just like, okay, I think that's enough for now. And kind of just like slumps back against Ash and like tucks her legs farther underneath Ye. And she's just kind of staring down at her lap.
He's gonna reach out and take one of her hands, probably both her hands, and one of his. She does not have big hands, and he does, and just be like, "Is what? What'd you find? That doesn't seem like a oh, I'm just tired of researching sort of reaction."
Do you want the truth?
Always, because once I know the truth, then I can go and punch the truth.
Any of us fit.
Well, if any of us fit, that means all of us fit. And I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, so I know if we like chain together or something, we can make this work without anybody dying.
We would still have to either find or make a sunstone, and I still have to read on that, but even just the champion thing, like it it's it's one person.
Well, we'll figure that out when the time comes. I mean, first, like you said, we've got to figure out the whole Sunstone issue, which I'm sure we can. So we'll focus on that probably another day. I think our next big thing really is going to be the Rathu situation. I still, he was a smarmy shite, but I'm conflicted about keeping him as a rat for all this time.
Can I
I
just
mean,
confirm out of character that Ash is still also there for this conversation?
Yes.
yeah, May is leaning back
like
against them.
like into Ash's. Yeah. Sorry, out of character, clearly distracted by a cat. Who
That's okay,
needs to be in my space right now?
Nope,
clearly.
not gonna say it. Nope, we're good.
Yeah.
You leave May out of this.
but Ash will be like, I also vote for leaving Rathu as is, please.
No. I was saying we unrathu him and ask the questions and then figure out what to do from there, because I just like he's been in a little cage with a wheel and some enrichment toys for how many months now? Director, I'm asking that out of character. I don't remember how long
It's been at least a semester.
Yeah, about 5.
Yeah, almost half a year that he's been a rat in a cage, despite all his rage. Yes.
I mean, from what it sounded like, he's a bad guy. So I mean, like, right?
He's a disgraced watcher, and we had to tussle with him over the doom knife situation.
If by tussle you mean he tried to kill me, then I
Okay,
would
so
rather not.
bad
unrat
guy.
him.
So I we can unrat him and then re-rat him because obviously it sounds like he needs to be a rat if you try to kill Ash. So
Yes.
Yeah, we did beat the absolute dog shit out of him in retaliation. Like, I wasn't sure that he was going to even survive as a rat, but I suppose we can address that because it doesn't sound like we can really trust him giving him to the Watchers at this point. But I don't know how cooperative he's going to be if he's certain that he's just going to be turned back into a rat and put back in a cage. There's really not a lot in it for him. So unless we can offer him something like letting him go, uh, or at least some non-rat out time or something, I really don't know what else we could offer him at this point. I don't want to think about trying to give rat conjugal visits or whatever. So really, freedom is the only thing we could offer him that might actually give him an incentive to tell us what he knows and possibly be honest about it.
I'm just there to de-rat. I will fall to your guys' judgment because you've dealt with him before. I'm just hoping that knowing that he was into some of this, dark shit, that he might know what's going on at least a little bit.
Yeah, I know he's been out of the loop for like 5 months, but I still feel like he has a lot of knowledge that we don't. And
It's
while he
obvious
may,
this has been going on for a while, so hopefully he knows something. Even just a
And
sliver that we can
do
pop
we
on.
trust him not to try to kill me? Still?
he won't even have the knife. Like, the knife is the only thing, the one that he had was the only thing that gave him even really a chance at hurting you.
I
He,
mean, I don't know. I don't trust that Julian can't kill me if he wants to. I'll just be honest.
I
Well,
trust
he
that.
would have to get through me first, so
Yeah, and let me tell you, Tweed does not turn knives very well, or punches that can go through a cinder block, and both of us can do that. And May can throw a lot of fire, among other things. So
Among
really,
other things.
yeah.
just remembering our training session, just like,
Yeah, like Ash just like pauses
yeah.
and goes, among other things. Yeah.
She just pats Ash's like arm, just like, I'm sorry. Not sorry at all.
Ash is like, it's okay. I didn't need that rib anyways.
Remembers.
Yeah, like I didn't really need that rib anyways.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Um,
ask May to walk a tightrope, but I trust her to bring the thunder. So
Don't, because there's lightning that, it's not a big deal.
So, are we going to go? Do we want to like just relax the rest of the day and deal with the Rathu situation tomorrow, or
Can we? Because, like, I really don't feel like digging out the rat poison from under my dad's sink. And I just
why would you need
I
rat poison for this?
worry about yourself.
I think
Eh,
we let Jack finish his shower, see if he wants to hang around, maybe eat something. If he at least give him like a sandwich or something to take back if he's going back under the bridge. Like let's it's been a weekend.
it really has.
Jack, how long does your shower last?
Jack's used to army showers. He's done inside of 2 minutes.
They will make him go back in.
Like, literally.
They all hear it turn
What's
off.
it?
No.
10 minutes at least, and get between your toes.
Aaron Jones, I did.
No,
You use that coconut shampoo and conditioner.
There's exfoliator in there. You should use it.
You guys hear him go back, and you hear the water turn back on. But he doesn't actually take the 10 minutes. He only takes another 3, you know, washes under his armpits because he feels called out on that. And he keeps the water running and he goes into the attic.
Okay.
For that book.
And he was never heard from again.
We'll see what happens. He's a little bit more graceful than May is, but my dice are terrible to me. So
May also has the whole problem of she's a magic magnet, so things are gonna be naturally popping off around her anyways. Jack is just probably gonna be a little bit more lucky.
Jack, make me. Okay, you have the shower on your side making noise. So, what I need you to do is make me a dexterity crime roll with a +1.
that's 11. 2.
2 successes. Okay. You do kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Welch.
You
Okay.
no.
It's good.
Um, um, you you you're still a little damp, so things dust sticks to you and you slip and slide a little bit. As dusty surfaces on dusty surfaces, it's like slippy. Um, but you do kind of skirt around in this path that May has already forged, essentially for you. You can see the kind of trail of carnage that she left.
The bonus to being the second adventurer in the dungeon.
Yeah, and you kind of just like step where she stepped and don't fall where she fell, that kind of thing. And you do make it to the bookshelves in the back.
He's going to look for that book that Crispy wants.
Okay. Make me a perception notice check. And since you have about 5 minutes left, you have enough time. So just give me like a +1 because you know what you're looking for as well.
It's 5 successes.
Damn.
Wowza. Okay. You don't like honestly your eyes fall on like it's the first book that you find. It's almost a little too easy. It's a big thick black tome that's old and cracking and it just looks evil. But it's got a Latin title that you don't understand obviously, but
Actually,
it
it's one of the 2
matches the
languages I
name.
know.
Oh, well, like ecclesiastical Latin. This is like dark shit Latin. Um,
That's not Latin at all. What's this big Latin bullshit doing in here? Now I'm confused.
Found the grim hold.
Ome of evil pay.
um, I lost track of my thoughts. Yeah, so you luck out essentially, and you find this book. It is under. It's a huge book, so it's kind of at the base of a stack of books. Um, so just make me another dex crime to see if you can kind of shift them without toppling the pile.
Please say the book attacks him like the Necronomicon in Army of Darkness. I really just want him to.
1 success.
Yeah, that's enough. It's the leather sticks to itself a little bit, but they're
It looks
you
like
can
it's
just
going to
take them
topple,
a
but
couple
doesn't.
books at a time and like it's not super hard. It is very dusty and it kind of creaks and cracks as you open this tome. Extra Crispy did not tell you what page, the spell was on, but the message she sent you did have the name of the spell. So with your leftover perception check, I will say that you do leaf through this book, and it's not super hard to find. Like, the spells all have their titles written pretty large. It's like a large print for old people kind of book.
It's all in Helvetica bold for readability.
It's like Nana did some work on it to make it more legible for herself.
Nana, how many times have I told you gotta stop transcripting your books? Make it easier for people to read.
Your little magnifying card wasn't enough. So
Yeah,
Jack's
so
gonna take a moment to commit that to memory. He's got photographic memory, so it doesn't take him much.
okay. It's a 2-page spread. So you take about a minute per page, and then you make your way back to the
Shower.
staircase. That's what it's called. Staircase. That leads from the attic and then to the shower. Yep, that's the word. I heard tower. I was like, there's no tower. Shower.
There
Lives
could
under
be
a
a tower.
bridge,
You
lives in
don't
a
know.
tower. Nana has a tower, it's just not visible from the outside. What? Anyway. Yeah, you go back to the shower and turn off the water, pretend that you're getting dressed again, etc., etc.
I take the last 30 seconds to quickly wash off the dust as much as I can.
Oh yeah, the dust and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Leave no evidence.
Yeah, and
Then
then he'll get ready and take a quick look at himself in the mirror and just, I hope you know what you're doing. He comes back and rejoins the group.
as soon as
You guys look cozy.
Come here, sniff check.
Ash will make a face, be like, "Ew, why would you do that?"
Because I told him what to use.
Does he smell like coconuts?
If
forgot
you
some
use anything
conditioner.
else, I'll kill you. It's expensive.
He forgot
Don't
to
use my
conditioner,
lavender
but-
shampoo.
He forgot to use conditioner, but yeah, he's clean.
So he smells less coconutty than he should, but he still smells like coconuts.
All
Good
right.
enough.
Did I win?
You didn't
You get a
lose.
sticker, bud.
I'll take it.
She actually, like, out of the coffee table, takes like a drawer and pulls out a sticker pad. Just
Are those
It's
Rainbow
fine.
Bright stickers? How do you still have
Yeah.
Rainbow Bright stickers?
hey,
Nana
it's
has
from the
all.
reemergence. Go to Five Below.
They're Lisa Frank, excuse you.
They're both. She has a multitude. Okay, these are all her. I did good today stickers. I made the bagels. I took my pills.
I survived today.
I didn't die today. I didn't have a magical mishap today.
He's gonna ferret through those stickers for a moment, then peel out a gem one and put it on May.
Where?
Shoulder.
Ash will be like, "Okay, so now that elementary school check-in has happened, we're comfy," and like they'll tap the arm of the couch for Jack, right? Because like they're all sprawled,
Yep.
They'll be like, "Come," like.
Up on the couch. Come on. That's a good Jack. You can do it.
He'll sit down, just sort of It's like,
All right.
I recognize that word. Points at one of the ones on the book.
That says
Okay.
the.
The
The
It's
it's
like
break time,
the
Gary.
SpongeBob where he like took forever to
Yeah.
draw.
SpongeBob scene.
It's like that says the. Good job.
Perfect. That's exactly the scene I was picturing too. SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. Anyway, yeah. So, what are you guys doing in the next like half hour?
We'll probably bring Jack up to speed on kind of the plan for tomorrow. That we all want to meet. We want to ratify Rathu.
The plan to.
The plan to, and then see if we're going to re-ratify him or just let him go with the understanding that if he tries anything with us, we will beat him till he craps his own bones.
colorful.
Ash also at some point gets up because they want cookies. Like they're part of like this decompressing, and like they get up and they're like, cookies, and like does like a little like roundabout and like goes into the kitchen
May
to
turns to Jack and is like, "Wait, when's the last time you had a meal?"
A real meal.
Last night at the food bank.
Okay, so not cookies, soup. Maybe not soup. I'll go.
There's all the
From-
leftover food
I'll go
from
to
my
Nana.
birthday.
From the kitchen,
Yeah.
There's
you
so much.
actually, as soon as Ash says soup, you hear Nana go soup, and then she says spoon is dirty, have to wash spoon, but also need some ingredients. Robbie ate the last of the soup from the birthday. He loves that soup. Sorry, May.
Yeah, Dad.
But she walks over, she has like a piece of paper in her hand and she hands it to Ye, and she says, I know Jacob will be good boy and go get groceries, and she like pinches your cheek and pats you on the face and goes, strong boy, bring groceries inside. Jack, you can go with them. You find the groceries faster. It's like a scavenger hunt.
Voluntold. Got it.
Yeah. But I'll never say no to Nana, so let's go.
It's like Oma back home.
Except maybe on the whole baby soon thing. That I will disobey, but everything else. So let's go.
Wait, I think I missed that
Excuse
part.
you.
Wait, what?
What?
Excuse you. I do not put pressure on my relatives to make babies, okay? That is up to you.
All right, there's look, I'm more familiar than you might think with the Yenta energy on that. So I just wanted to put that out there because I've yet to meet a Yenta that wasn't immediately like either, oh, you're single? I have a granddaughter, or oh, you're not single? When are there going to be kids? Even if we're not, they're kids. We're not related at all. Yentas want grandkids.
She like leans in a little closer to you and she says, Jacob Key, you forget important thing about me. I am Nana, not Yenta. And then she backs away and goes back to the kitchen. Be good, boy. Get groceries, please,
Yep.
and thank you.
Come
Make
on.
sure you use coupons.
Jack, let's go. I'll do the digital coupon clipping when we get there. I've got the app.
Jack just like kind of glad that the shame spotlight isn't on him this time.
Yeah, isn't shamed. He just goes, yeah, you're right. That's Nana. All right, well, and then he goes to get groceries.
Yeah.
Everything on the list, including cookies, which probably weren't on the list, but there will be cookies for Ash.
Implied cookies.
Several
And-
kinds.
Yeah. bunch of different cookies, and maybe we'll even swing out for smoothies on the way back.
Hold on a sec.
Oh god, I didn't think
Oh,
Buffy had the
hold on a
random
sec.
encounters table.
I just have to make a note for myself. Sorry.
I was
Sorry.
like, you're gonna meet a Yeti at the store.
No,
In
no,
the
I know
freezer
him.
aisle.
He works at the store. Nobody else knows. He's in the frozen goods section because nobody else really wants to do that.
shaves.
Yep.
You know, the handlebar mustache is just there because it's cultural.
Yeah, I mean, it took a long time for the electrolysis to really take hold, but it's doing him some good.
Okay. Excuse me. So you guys hop in the A-mobile, mystery machine, and you head out to the grocery store. Nearest grocery store. It's not super far away. But it is one of those like city grocery stores. It's very like compact and windy and like maze like, and everything is not like the signs are not very helpful in terms of like labeling what sections you're in and stuff like that. So it takes
Yeah,
you a while.
I'm familiar with
So
Kroger.
It's like beans and shit.
beans and shit.
Yeah.
So
Soda with a question mark.
Spice.
eh.
Whether that be
Whatever
like
this is.
baking or international, you do not know.
Don't ask, just buy it.
Nana is in the kitchen now and she is doing the dishes, so you hear like some sort of clinking and clanking. And Ash and May, you are left together on the couch.
May just like turns on some like a background TV. It's probably like Real Housewives or something because she knows that Nana's into that trash shit. No matter how much she's like, I don't watch TV. It's like, Nana, you watch TV. Don't lie.
Nana does the
When
standing in the kitchen, just looking in
Mhm.
just enough to see the TV drying.
right, and that like when she misses 20 minutes, she's like, wait, what? You know.
What is
No,
happening?
it's not the TV she's watching. She's watching the mirror that's aimed at the TV perfectly so
Yes.
she can see it from the kitchen.
Yeah.
And it's the I'm not watching, but then 3 episodes later is like sitting on the couch with a bag of nuts watching it type of thing.
I'm slow roasting tonight. I
Absolutely.
don't need to be in the kitchen all day.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, when May turns the TV on and it's like Real Housewives, Ash will literally be like again, arm like, really?
I just turned it on. I had it on Netflix the last time that this TV was on. Okay, so this is Nana. 100%.
Okay. And Ash will like take the hand that's like
Or,
over.
you know what? My dad was just here.
It's like an audible pause from Ash would be like, I love that man.
Robbie
Yeah.
definitely is the one that watches the trashy TV.
And it's probably fucking Orange County too. That's it.
So if it's absolutely Real Housewives of Orange County, Ash should be like, my dad watches Orange County Choppers like reruns all the time. Is it an Orange
Our
County
dads should,
thing?
our dads should get together. I don't know.
That's yeah,
Dad
and
bod.
literally Kevin took the words out of my mouth. Like it's Orange County Choppers, Forge and Fire, like all that stuff for Kieran for sure. But Ash is like, okay, and like gonna like
Weirdly,
hand
Cupcake
over May's
Wars?
shoulder. Yeah, right. Grab the remote from May's hand, like with this hand, right? And be like, no, and like scroll through Netflix to find like or whatever streaming. It doesn't matter to find like Ghost Hunters or it's still trash TV, but it's like better
Yeah.
trash TV. You know.
crime.
Mythbuster
whatever.
reruns, Ghost Hunters, something
Hey,
like that.
Mythbusters is not trash TV. How
Okay.
dare you?
Not trash
It
TV.
is.
Again, trash
Well,
TV, but better. Okay.
Yes.
Fight you on the behalf of Jamie.
I
I
will
will
fight you on the behalf of Adam Savage.
There you go.
literally Adam Savage. Graham will come out and haunt you, okay? I'm with you on that, out of character. But Ash will be like, all right, okay. Can we just something a little bit better?
I'm fine with it. I turned it on for 1 second, then all of a sudden you were jumping down my throat.
Pick a wow wow.
Which one? And Ash will be like, the boobs. And the boobs
I
and the
like
yelling.
boobs.
So do I, but the yelling and the drama. It's just, I have enough of that every day. I'd like some logic in my life from time to time. It's Mythbusters at this point. I'd like just the logic would be nice. And Ash just kind of like tucks in a little bit better, and their legs are still crossed against like the coffee table, right? And it's just like with maybe like, how long do we think they're going to be grocery shopping? Because if we could just pause for like the rest of the day before we have to deal with everything else.
Well, knowing Nana, that list is probably about 50 items long, and knowing the nearest grocery store, longer than you would think. So we probably have about 4 episodes to go.
Hell yeah. And Ash be like, Nana, do we have popcorn?
Yes.
Do we have popcorn?
How's the counting?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're
Then,
welcome. Coming
like,
right up.
Ash would be like, my dad would tell me to get off my ass and make it myself, which like I'm totally capable of. But having a Nana is so nice sometimes.
You're welcome.
Ash didn't expect Nana to hear that, but Nana hears all.
Yeah, May kind of just like she kind of just smiles and like keeps glancing at the book, and she's just like, yeah, it's really nice to have Nana and my dad and you guys.
Ash
Yeah.
Ash takes their other hand and around me and takes the book and just goes and like closes it, right? And just nope, 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 nope. Just pulls it away and goes, this can wait. It can wait 4 hours. It can wait, okay?
It's just the end of the world,
Yeah,
Again.
and if it's the end of the world, do we want to be grinding and working the whole time?
No, I guess not. I just guess I don't really know any other way to be, so
These get degrees, remember? We can hope they save the world. And it's like a lighthearted laughter, right? Like obviously Ash knows better, but
I swear to God, by the end of I can't say this semester because this semester is almost over, but the end of next semester, I'm gonna get you at a B average.
bees get degrees too, and those definitely have a better chance of saving the world. It's just how can I care about classes when and Ash gestures at the book and gestures to Nana and then like gestures to the two of them, It's just, do I really care what some old white dude said 2,000 years ago?
No. Although I would like to maybe sometime, hopefully sometime soon, finish my 4th language class. So working on
You
that.
speak 4 languages? And Ash just like generally.
Currently, yes.
What? Okay. English, Polish. What else?
Latin and Sumerian.
Latin makes sense. Sumerian. And then Ash like thinks back to like the little bit of studying they've done too, and like they're like, okay, I guess. So that's 4.
It's a lot of magic shit, you know. For some reason, they really loved all that dark shit, and so
Yeah. Yeah.
Anna comes
mean-
over with 2 large bowls of popcorn and hands them to you.
Thanks, Nana.
She'll like not like tousle your hair a little bit.
Ash definitely like the same thing they do when Kieran just kind of like they're like, "Nyeh, nope, just nope. You know. But Ash, like takes a bite of popcorn, is like, and like goes, mmm, mmm. Ash goes, it's not half burnt.
Anna has a popcorn popper thing.
I just have a too small microwave so the bag doesn't rotate and so the kernels get burnt. But it's still popcorn.
You can come over for popcorn and use our popcorn machine, I promise.
Okay.
You
Good.
know, you're welcome anytime. You just walk in the front door anyways. I mean, we should get you a key at this point.
There's a key?
Yeah, still a house. I mean, like, burglars really don't try, but like it doesn't mean they haven't, you know?
Fair. I wonder if Nana just unlocks the door. And like Ash is like watching Nana. Like, I wonder if Nana just unlocks the door when she knows I'm does she know I'm coming?
I think Nana knows more than she always lets on, so probably.
Nana's my key, I guess. Keys are responsible. And Ash like reaches and like digs into their pocket and is like a little bit like leaning into May to like get it and like pulls out their keychain. There's so many charms on this keychain now. And it's just like there's a lot. There's a lot. So
Well,
like
speaking of which, and Nana comes over and she's got like a little Lego minifigure um on a keychain and it looks vaguely um it looks kind of like a mishmash of honestly it looks kind of like Buffy. like OG Buffy.
yeah, like blonde hair
You wouldn't
ponytail, Lego.
red
Yeah.
jacket or black
Mm-hmm.
jacket, red pants. Yeah. You wouldn't know that though because you've never seen Buffy.
Oh,
but
of course.
but it's this
Yeah.
it's this Lego minifigure that's been
Okay.
like mounted under a keychain and she says, I'm working on a new one to make sure that you are less likely to get burned if like there's fire around because I heard that there was fire last time or something. Um and this should help.
Ash will take it and be like, and look at May and be like, thanks, Nana.
You're welcome. And then she goes back to the kitchen again.
And like very, very, very quietly, hopefully so Nana doesn't hear, Ash will be like, I'm really glad we got that under control.
May just kind of like kind of fingers the charm that the Ash gave them or gave her for her birthday. With Nana working with Nana, it's just like, yeah, I I burnt my sheets the other night, and so this was the probably yeah. I just I I woke up and I smelled smoke and I was like, what and then my sheets were just a little bit on fire, and so I had to put them out, and then I threw them away, hoping that Nana didn't see, but she probably saw.
You definitely saw.
May I smelled it.
Ash would be like, Nana, we're trying to have moments.
You can have moments with me too.
Ash would be like, every moment with you is a moment, Nana.
You're welcome.
And Ash will literally get so close to May's ear and be like,
I didn't even.
oh, Ash will whisper, it's kind of creepy sometimes.
I think you keep forgetting that I've always told you guys that I'm scared of her.
You know that we have houses too, right?
Yeah, and for some reason this is the least breakable into, unlike, the few charms that you have in your house are great. They're great. But I
Would it
don't
not
want
be
to
the
get
end of the
stabbed.
world? I just wish it wasn't the end of the world all the time. Ash is just like, like they'll pause and be
Uh,
like, no, go ahead, Chris.
I was just gonna do something funny and dumb, so
Okay. No, they'll pause and just
Meanwhile,
like,
he just looks at Jack and he's like, "So M&M or chocolate chip?"
Can't go wrong with M&Ms.
Both. I heard you. Gotcha.
Yep.
So
Good man.
smart man. Smart man.
May just like mentally gets just like peanut
Peanut
butter.
butter. Like, Ye gets the peanut butter mentally
peanut butter.
from two sides. Yeah.
get one of those
Uh,
like assorted trays.
Oh yeah, we'll get one of those too.
Yeah.
Two.
Yes. And then, they're watching Mythbusters, they're eating popcorn, like it's just a chill vibe for a little while. And
The bowl is just sitting right on May's chest. She doesn't have to do anything.
oh,
Just-
and literally Ash will be like literally popcorn in their mouth, popcorn in May's mouth, popcorn in their mouth, popcorn in May's mouth. Like just, it's just an easy one too, Um and then like eventually Ash will just kind of pause and be like this isn't like gonna be the end, right? Like this, we'll figure this out.
well, last time something like this happened, a lot of people died, and my whole town fell into a massive crater, and we lost everything. So
There's like a really heavy silence from Ash and be like, I'd really like to not lose everyone. Like there's like a significant pause where like they clearly were thinking about saying something else and filled it with the everyone.
I I don't like. Lacey was already kind of a big hit, and I don't know what I would do without uh, you, you guys. Eh,
Yeah, I don't either. I don't I I can't even think about losing you you guys either. It I mean, yay, my dad, Jack, who I almost killed. But now I couldn't even think about losing him. Or you. I don't want to lose you.
You know, I I had that whole thing with with Lacey, and I said, you know, the whole thing about the only reason that we weren't together is because I was too much of a coward, and then I asked out Yay because I didn't want to go through what we're going now without saying something, and now we're happier, as happy as we can be with everything going on, and I I don't I just don't want to I don't want to leave anyone out. And I know it's a talk we would probably all have to have. Um, but I just I think I like you more than I thought.
Ash is like really quiet during May's like whole speech. And at some point they like tighten their arm around her and then like actually lift it away. And they're like, this is Yay is my best friend. And this oh, um I don't know if this is I mean same. Really same, but he likes you so much. And there's a talk that needs to happen. And I don't know if this is a good idea. Cause like, I mean, you loved Lacey and Lacey, you know, and who knows if I'm going to live to next week. And I can't put you through that again. And like, there's Malcolm I don't even know what he's doing. But I we should table this. We should table this because and like Ash looks like really uncomfortable. But like also very conflicted. Um and
Emotion is Ash getting from May.
yeah, because Ash is actively touching May, and we love empaths in this house.
Um, I think like May's like crushed. Like as soon as like the first like started, like May was like, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. This is the reason I never share my feelings ever, because it's always gonna go wrong no matter what. And she starts to like pull in on herself and like curl up, and she's just like, no, yeah, we can. This is, I, I messed it up again. We were supposed to be relaxing, and I gotta go to the bathroom. And she's just gonna fucking run upstairs.
When May runs upstairs, May doesn't see it, but Ash literally like physically like reaches after May, right? And it's like and they like slouch into like their hands on their knees and like hands in their face and they're just like
Smooth it, bitches.
yeah, and literally that's when it no, that is perfect. That is exactly like and so like Ye comes in with smoothies to find Ash like elbows on knees, like hand against the mouth, thumbs under the chin, just like looking at the ceiling, and like their eyes are water lined.
Okay,
May is nowhere to be found.
Okay,
And
the energy is way fucky in here right now. So first, we're gonna give Nana the groceries. Just stay right there for a moment, Jack. Jack and I'm sure between the two of them, we'll get all the groceries in there and settled. Nana, do you need any help before I go unfuck whatever just got fucked?
Oh, I'm Nana.
You're so deep in the role play that you forget that you're an NPC.
Chris was waiting for one of us
Yeah.
to say something.
I looked for a moment. I thought Bison was just gonna be like, "Yes, that's fine. Cool." Just to move things along.
I've done that before. So I totally get where she is right now. So I'll cover for a couple of seconds. It was during Carnage Heights. It was a really, really, really personal scene between Scarlet Adventurer and Sans. Their characters have a lot of backstory together, and they're like having this really heartfelt conversation, and then they ask about Bones. Bones is me. And we sat there for probably, 10 seconds before I realized what was going on.
Ah, that sounds very painful, Luna. But yeah, he's gonna.
Yeah. Ye has asked Nana if Nana needs help before he goes and unfucks whatever was
just got
fucked.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Just a sec. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Nana's like, no, I got this. Jack can help. He is
Probably
strong
for the
like
best.
ox. Maybe strong like baby ox.
I am strong. But yeah. Right.
And so yeah, you head up.
Yep, yeah, take the smoothies into the living room, put Ashes down in front of Ash, and just be like, "Now, I'm not a smart man, but I know what relationship drama looks like, and I gotta ask, did y'all have the talk without me? The
Ash
talk?
will Ash will continue hands over mouth and be like, "Since when are you Southern?"
It just seemed like a good time for it, you know, Ashay."
And no, because you are my best friend and I couldn't have the talk without you. And I
All right, grab your smoothie, get up, let's go.
no,
Yes, entirely
no.
yes.
Ash will pause and look at Ye and be like, "I will physically fight you. And I think you and I both know that's a fight I will win."
We don't actually know that, and I can palm your skull. So I am saying this
Hey
with love.
Ash, if you need tequila in your smoothie, it's sitting in the in the bag on the chair here.
Let's
Ash will
hold
be
up on that. Yeah, Ash.
no.
I'm ask. Look right here. Look me in the eyes.
Mm-mm.
Stop. Look, eyes right here.
Nope. And Ash is stubbornly looking at the ceiling.
Ye will loom over them.
And Ash will then look to the floor and be like, "No,
Ash.
And Ash would be like, "Jacob King," and like full name him. Be like, the world maybe might end. And you know, there is this weird thing about slayers dying a lot of the time. And there's even more compounded to that this time, apparently. And May has already lost one person that she loved and barely survived that. And I don't know if in 2 weeks from now, any of us are going to be here.
And
And
that
I
is
don't
why
know.
we need to stop trying to avoid heartache
But I
Because-
don't even know what I'm feeling. So how am I supposed to talk about it if I don't know what I'm feeling? And please just give
Well-
me time.
I don't get to say this often. So please understand I say this from a place of love. When I say, you do know what you're feeling, you're just scared. And trust me, I get that. Remember,
And
you've been a slayer for half a year. I've been doing this shit since I was a teenager.
and Ash will purposefully reach out and put their hand on Ye's face and look him dead in the eye and say, fuck you. So that Ye gets everything that they're feeling, which is, yes, terror, scared, nervous, absolute deep fear, and not just at being scared of what May might be feeling. It is the primal sort of I might die fear, the point that it makes them want to be violent, but they can't be. There's anxiety, there's also a slew of confusion. There is feelings for May, there's feelings for Malcolm, there's the long forgotten feelings for Ye that they both have gotten over at this point, right? Like, yeah, right. Like back in the day, they both used to have crushes on each other, but like there's that. There is terror for their dad, and they purposely like leave their hand there and like put his hand over theirs, right? So that it's like double empathy. So whatever Ye is feeling, they're also about to feel, but we're gonna go through Ashes first.
Yep. No,
You know, but it's the compound fear for their dad, which like Ye has the family too, but it is like an intense wave of everything. And alongside of that, just exhaustion, just deep blooded, flooded exhaustion.
Yep. And Ash will get back an odd sense of calm acceptance. There is some terror underlying it all, fear for Ash, fear for May, fear for Jack, fear for Nana, fear for his parents. Not really anything for Malcolm because that's it's not his guy, but fear for Julian, fear that there's fear there that he's going to lose everyone. The thing that like the terror that and the pain that he still holds from losing Estia the first time, and the fact that Cheryl left all of us because she didn't want any part of it anymore. Which is understandable, but it still hurts. That was found family and very, important to Ye. There's his feelings for May, which uh, he really can't efficiently put into words. He tries, and he awkwardly flirts, but there's a lot that he just doesn't know how or when to say. There's feelings for Ash that he still has, that he's obviously just kind of buried and tried not to think about, ever since that sort of became clear, at least at the time, that it just wasn't the right time for them. It wasn't going to happen. Whatever. Um, there's a pretty deep well of simmering rage, not fear, but anger that they can never catch a break, anger that the happiness that they're finding together is yet again at risk, anger that there's no end in sight to living this life. Um, and, also a very, very deep weariness that he's trying not to wave in everybody's faces when, he says things like, I've been doing this since I'm a teenager, but he's been doing this for almost half his life.
Yeah. And
alone for a lot of it, and terrified with no one to talk to. And, an odd sort of sense of gratitude towards ghost doctor, who's definitely been helping. But there's a lot to unpack that Ye has just buried and never dealt with, and it's all there below the surface too. The pain from the visions, the times he couldn't save people even though they were strangers.
And
But
this is like the first time that I think both Ash and Ye have both let each other feel the full wham
yeah,
of their empathy, because like they both know what it means for them to have that power. And Ash at this point is just openly sobbing, like not even crying, just sobbing. And they're like, I hate this.
yeah,
And I hate that we both care so intensely. And then Ash will like pull their hand away from Ye's face because it's an empath feedback loop, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's
That wasn't
just
gonna go anywhere real good
was
if they kept
it's
that
not
up.
productive.
Yeah,
And Ash will just be like, and like rub at their eyes like palms and be like, I fucked up. And like point upstairs to where May is and be like, this is not a storm upstairs and fix it
no,
thing.
it's not gonna be a storm upstairs and fix it thing.
No,
but
but like I think she needs
she
a
needs.
minute and I need a minute and it's not the time. Is this weird? This feels a little weird.
It is a little weird, and I disagree with you on the it's not time thing, because this is the sort of thing, especially as we've had a talk, and you're working through it, but May has not. Um, and if one of us goes to talk to her in this instance, we should both go talk to her. And I know you don't want to. I know you still feel jumbled up, and we don't have to resolve everything tonight, but we do need to talk. So please
Why did
come
you
with
ever
me.
go to therapy? And like Ash says it like a
Look, he kept showing up in my brain. What was I supposed to do? Got real tired of that
man,
empty white room. Fucking pen.
is it? And then Ash should be like, oh my god, it's Allison. Like literally
Look,
just like
I
break the
am
moment.
not
Like,
discounting that, but and
you'd
honestly, I
hate
suggest you
her.
getting your own ghost therapist too. And I'm gonna try and get Jack a referral. The whole group really needs to see this practice, but for now, I am just asking you to please trust me and please come with me to talk to May, because I know right now she is spiraling out. Because I'm guessing you're all doing this because it wasn't the yes that she was hoping for, and honestly, I was kind of expecting
You were expecting what?
that you two would just be like, "Yes, let's date." It's
You were here. I'm not gonna
that's why I
without.
told you we all needed to have the talk
I
together.
know, but like, why am I gonna? I'm not gonna do that to you. And then we
Do
should
what?
also.
Come, come
And
on,
like
let's go.
Ash is like like head and hands, like and Ash should be like, Jack, can you put 3 shots of tequila in that smoothie, please?
You got it.
And Ash should be like, I don't think you want to be there. And just unless you want to play therapist, which apparently Ye's really good at doing.
That is not in my skill set, Ash.
Okay.
Maybe you should learn.
Come on,
This is the
come on.
only therapy I know.
You've got your boozy smoothie. I've got the other smoothies. And he'll tuck
Oh
the
no, there's a
tequila
tequila
bottle
shot
under
in
her.
each.
Oh, okay, even better. Let's go.
Okay. So, how do I want to do this? When we're going to do this way, Yay and Ash make their way up the stairs and go to May's room. The door is closed. The Is your like heavy metal just like blasting when they open the door?
No, well, no. Or when they open the door?
Yeah.
No, it's just silence.
Okay.
Is
But
the door even unlocked?
before we address that, we cut back down to Jack and Nana in the kitchen. Nana waits a moment or two and um, they're putting away the last of the groceries. And Nana says casually to Jack, "So, did you find what you were looking for?"
Jack stops. Of course you knew. I was going to ask you anyways. I need to talk to the Nana that May doesn't get to see.
You found like the groceries, right? The groceries you were looking for?
That's not all I found. And he takes a pen out of his pocket and writes down on a paper towel the first little bits of the spell. Crispy Bitch Face wants me to find this spell. What does it do?
It does what you want it to do. Isn't that right?
I don't know what I want it to do anymore. And they're busy. I need to talk to somebody who knows. What does this spell do, and why does that Dark Slayer want it?
It brings back what you want the most. It gives you what you want the most.
Nothing comes without a catch.
You're right. Except sometimes no one ever knows the catch. Or sometimes the catch is good. But we never know until we cast a spell.
Jack leans up against the wall, just rests his head against it. I'm way in over my head. I don't know what to do. I
Well,
don't know.
first of all, if you give her that spell, she can give you what you want. But if you give her what she wants, we can't give you anything.
Internally, Jack's like, why does she have to speak in riddles? Okay, so I'm going to ask another question. This might be a little bit harder. How do I screw it up?
Try me.
How do I screw it up?
How like on purpose or like the way you always screw things up?
I deserved that. I like
I
your
go on like I see
granddaughter.
them.
I like your granddaughter.
Thank you. I like her
And
too.
I like her friends.
I like
Because
them too, yes.
they're my friends. And I like them a lot better than this lady. And what I want, I'm realizing, isn't what she thinks I want. So I want to make her pay for it. Tired of getting
Nana takes a second thinking. She kind of makes like a thinking face, and then she says, "1 minute. and she goes into the basement. And we're going to leave it there for a second.
Meanwhile, Jack switches the spoons just for the lulz.
Just for the hell of it.
Do I do it?
I don't know. Do you?
Or are you rolling to do this?
High or low?
Hi.
I was going to say
I
hi
am.
too. Okay. I was going to say hi
Low or
too.
we? He does it. He switches the spoons.
Just for the lulz.
Okay. I got to write that down.
Actually,
always
it's
a
not for the
basement.
lulz. It's I think she's using the wrong spoon.
Also,
Okay.
Kevin, you should know by now that any room Nana's house needs to have, it has.
It's
Ah.
just as much of a tesseract as that grocery store was.
Yep.
Ash and Yay. I literally almost said mash, which you know what, I'm here for it. Ash and Yay.
So there's makeup
When,
and there's mash.
yep.
Yeah.
And potatoes for when it's just the friendship. So the mashed potatoes.
Friendship?
Exactly.
Hashtag molecule.
Or is it smashed potatoes? Ew.
Oh.
That's for later in the relationship. Anyway, you get to May's room. The door's not locked, is it? No? You open the door and it is uncharacteristically silent. You know May well enough by now that you know that when she's stressed, she blasts music. So the fact that there's nothing playing, first red flag.
Yep.
Ash would have let Yay open the door because Ash is still like, I fucked up, I fucked up, I fucked up, I
Yep.
fucked up.
Yeah.
And like when it's silent, Ash Ash stops. Ash is like,
Is there a May actually in this room? I'm guessing from the setup that the answer is no, but I would like that answer to be yes.
Make me a perception notice.
Oh, Ash is gonna do that too.
I don't need to
Yeah,
steal
go
a
ahead.
perception notice to see my girlfriend in a room or not. She's not.
That's not what I'm
hiding.
trying to get you to notice.
That is
He
a
has
12.
many plushies to hide in.
That's a 12. That's 2 successes for Ash.
Under the
Okay.
bed.
One success for Yay.
Okay, yeah. Obviously, she's not in the room. But what you also notice is that the window is open.
That's
And the tumbling sound of May falling down the roof.
No, so when Ash sees the window open, Ash will go, right. Be like, come on, let's go. And Ash will go to the window and proceed to just very casually climb onto the roof. Like they've done this a dozen times.
I've reshingled part of this. I'm good. Yale come out and scramble up too.
And they'll climb out onto the roof and look for May.
So you don't immediately see May. You see that there is a trellis that runs from this overhang of the roof down to the lawn. Make me perception notice checks again.
Not the notice checks to find their girlfriend and crush. My
5.
God.
5?
Yep.
It's gonna be a 3.
3. Okay.
Skyrim quest
It takes a little bit of squinting for you, Ash, but yay, you zero in on how well you know May at this point. There's so this neighborhood has different little pockets of parks and things for the various kids of the neighborhood to play in. Nana lives in like a quasi cul-de-sac sort of section, and down the street, um, towards the end by a little bit of the like woods on the outskirts of the neighborhood is a lonely little playground that has seen better days. But and tell me if I'm wrong, May, but I think May is sitting in a swing, kind of rocking slowly back and forth, pushing herself from, front to back, slowly,
there's
sadly.
there's definitely like a massive like toe hole, She definitely like dug it in for a while
Yeah,
to give
yeah.
herself a little like push off and then just kind of like just like silently crying.
Ash is gonna look at Ye, and like once they both see May, like from the rooftop, right? Like because they both see her, Ash is gonna go.
Climb
Can I
aboard,
just?
Spider Monkey. Let's go.
Ash is gonna look at him and be like, "Can I just
Jack groans
have
from
a minute
inside the house.
first?" Yeah, right. She's like, "Can I just? I
All right, but no going back inside unless it's to come out here in a little bit. I want you
no,
to.
no. I'm saying, can I go
Oh,
to
you want to go
May?
first?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I said
I'm.
that crying is my fault, and you're welcome to follow. I
No, no.
just
I'll
need a
follow
minute.
in a bit. Like, give me a signal. I thought I was gonna have to pretty much like I said, palm your skull and drag you into this and start things off to fix it. But if you
No,
want to go do the fixing, go do the fixing. I'll just be up here and just like I said, just signal me when you're ready. Let me make something clear before you go over and have the talk. I haven't discussed it with May yet, but maybe it's the fact that I'm not entirely human, or maybe it's the fact that I'm not an, you know, alpha Chad douchebag. But there is not enough love in this world, and I have seen it firsthand. So if you two want to be together, as long as you're okay with me being with May as well, the answer is yes. I want us all to be happy.
Ash will take a moment and they're on the roof and stand like on their tiptoes, right? And like arm around his neck and like kiss to his cheek, like right like here, and just be like, I love you, and I have always loved you. But I also think I love that woman down there.
I don't
So
blame you. She's amazing, isn't she?
she's incredible.
Gail can't believe she actually asked me out. I was like, I know we were going to do it at the same time, but I just keep thinking one day she's going to go, oh yeah, he's blue, and just like not be into it anymore or something. So,
And Ash will like turn around to start jump off the roof and like Spider-Man hang down and pull themselves back up and be like, you look good, Blue, by the way. And like jump back down. And so they'll go over to the playground where May is swinging and come up behind May on the swing and gently grab the chains and just push very gently. Just very casually. If May will let them, because like, you can dig your feet in, obviously. But like just like gently push the swing. If May lets them.
Yeah, she lets it happen. She's just still kind of just crying silently.
And so Ash will push the swing and like harder and harder, and it's just quiet. So like May is like swinging, like really hard. And then once May is swinging really hard, Ash will come around the front and look at May and say, "Jump."
I think you're doubting May's natural abilities. It doesn't matter if Ash can catch her or not.
Nope.
Please make her roll
And,
for it.
and like,
Yeah.
no, Ash is literally like shaking their head because they know this is gonna go so poorly, but they just go jump.
Ye can
Chris,
see
are
this
you
from a
ready to
distance,
roll
and he's
for it?
waiting for physics to actually lose its grip on May. She screws this up so bad and just yeets into the sky like she was launched by a trebuchet. Just
Skyrim physics.
yeah.
No, so like May shakes her head and Ash also shakes their head, but they just, it's kind of like one of those like, yeah, like yes, no shakes and just goes jump.
Are you gonna make me roll for it, Chris?
Please.
I will use a drama point to make this not be a roll, and or to give May plus 20. Because if May uses one and I use one, that's a plus 20.
Oh,
I
that's
will
double.
make this not be a
heroic.
roll.
That's double drama, though. That's getting into dangerous territory.
May and Ash, both of you, make me willpower doubled.
Okay,
God.
that's not. At least it's not dexterity or
Do
something.
you know what Ash's willpower is?
Actually, Ash, make me either dex or strength. May keep it willpower.
We're gonna go Dex. And I'm not gonna trust the bot for this one, so let me get a dice roll.
I got a 15.
10. We'll use this one. You were my first set of dice ever. Do not betray me now. Double.
I'm trying to confess to a girl. Don't you fuck me.
That's a nat 10. Dexterity 7, so 24.
Nice.
The dice agreed with me.
Yeah. May, it doesn't matter. Don't worry. Just bear with me. It doesn't matter how badly you think you will be at this jump, because you want to land in Ash's arms, and you put your faith in yourself as you leave the swing and enter this arc through the air. And Ash, you keep your eye on her all the way through this path that she takes, and you are under her at the exact right place and time, and you catch her the way Fezzik catches Buttercup in the freaking Princess Bride. And May, you are safe in Ash's arms. Right on time too, because it starts to sprinkle outside.
So Ash is gonna touch May and just, back a bit. And just be like, I told you to jump. See? I caught you.
Time
Starts to rain a little harder.
Ash will look up and be like, I am so scared. That doesn't mean that you're not scared too. And guess what? I am more than capable of catching you and me, and maybe sometimes Yay. And I'm just scared. And like still holding on to May. Just be like,
Ash, are you crying?
yes, 2000%.
Your tears blend in with the rain now. Your hair is beginning to fall flatter against your head. Same thing with you, May. And it's a warmer spring rain. So there's not so much a worry about getting a cold or anything. Not like you would care in this moment.
Ash will just say, and you're right. We shouldn't just go and waste the chance to not let the people we know or that we care about them. And I am so sorry. And Ash will just like take May's face in their hands and just kiss her.
I think as Ash like kisses her, like she immediately like throws her arms around their shoulders, but there's like a quick bright flash of light as they do, and flowers start to pop up in her hair because April showers bring May flowers.
And so Ash will kiss May and, run their hand through her hair and pull out the flowers and be like, we should make a crown for Yay.
Sleight of hand check. Kidding.
This
Arts roll. Dexterity art.
Hey, I put some in art, I'm pretty sure.
You guys can do a combined roll if you want. Teamwork.
0.
Just let us have the crown.
What?
Most of May's present was Ash's dad. There's
It's
0
like,
in
I think
art.
you should just let us have the crown.
Yeah,
Just
right.
let us make
Yeah.
it.
Mostly just teasing you guys. Yeah.
And then like
you make a
Ash,
crown. Let me
yeah.
see.
Ash will eventually
it's a really
put
good
May
crown.
down because Ash gets lost in the kiss for a second and like puts May down and then like still close to May goes, by the way, Yay is okay with this. We kind of talked it. We should probably, and Ash just kind of goes like this in the air,
Yay
like
from outside the playground.
like Ash like he's waiting for us. And then Ash will like on tiptoes come close to May's ear and whisper something before Yay arrives.
Wet ground or not, he's totally doing the superhero landing, even if nobody
I'd
looks,
say-
because it's just really badass to do.
May also had something to say to Ash before Ye showed up.
Okay, is it whispered or is it like out loud?
No, I mean it's whispered.
Okay, yeah. I figure it will, but
I'll message you
yeah.
later.
And then yeah, when Ye shows up, Ash is probably still like close to May, and then look at Ye and be like, "This is still kind of weird, but I'm okay with it."
Yeah, it's honestly, it's another reason, besides all of the ones I've already listed, that I never really dated anyone before. Polyamory is not, I guess it's more accepted, but it's not, it's still not exactly common.
Yeah.
Apparently my dad's folks are all like kind of open marriage, like our people or whatever, but mom doesn't share and he was all right with that, so
Hey, whatever works for them, right?
exactly. But
And he's from California, so
there you go. It's
Well, Chicago.
I'm so sorry.
Not Chicago, but like Ohio, Cleveland,
Yeah.
um,
So yeah, it's gonna be a little weird, but I think we'll figure it out. And like I said, if we do only have a little bit of time left, I'd rather it have us all being with who we want to be with. Shared love multiplies. It really does.
yeah.
So
And Ash will just kind of like take Ye's hand a little bit with like their arms still around May's waist and be like, "I think Jack's making us cookies with Nana."
yeah,
Speaking of.
Yeah.
Sorry,
no, it
I
May just goes,
cut it off too
"Oh
soon.
no!" Like instant, like went from sad to oh to oh to oh shit.
It really depends on what skill she makes me roll for it, because Jack might actually not be that bad of a cook.
That's not the problem.
Jack's not the problem. Um,
For once.
Nana, for once, Nana comes back up from the basement that you didn't know existed.
When
And
the door wasn't there 5 minutes
she actually is carrying a identical book to the one that you found.
ago. Keep 2 copies.
Security reasons. I mean, if I lose one, okay, so you saw the one in the attic, right? It's got the big letters and this is the original one. This one is in the safe because this one, if this one gets destroyed, then we're all fucked. So that the one upstairs is
Surprisingly legible.
backup. Yeah. Uh this one. This one is special. She opens it to the 2-page spread of this spell. it it has all the same words that you committed to memory, but in, fancier, smaller script. But there are also diagrams and notes in the margins that weren't in the transcribed version. And there are Jack, make me. What am I looking for? Make me an intelligence. Where's my mouse?
Yeah. Cat got it.
There it is. Or my cursor, rather. Make me an intelligence languages roll.
That's a 5. We got nothing. Intelligence 1 really
Okay.
kicks me in the ass.
No, that's fine. Nana touches your shoulder as you are looking over this big leather-bound tome. And suddenly your vision begins to shift and the words on these pages begin to rearrange and morph, and suddenly it's all in English.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Created that spell myself. But what you want to memorize is what's on the side. And she gestures to all of these notes in the margins. And there's kind of too much for you to spend the time right now just standing and reading it. But she gives you like 3 minutes to commit it all to memory with your photographic memory because she knows you can do it. And then she takes the book and gently closes it again and says, that will help you with this Kentucky Fried Bitch, I think you called her. And she goes back to the basement to put the book away. And you are left with one batch of cookie dough in a bowl, another batch of cookies on a tray in the oven, several spoons that you've lost track of. And it has started raining. And right as your friends come inside, you hear the first crack of thunder. Your friends are soaking wet. Nana comes back up from the basement and she says, welcome back. I hope things are fixed. Are things fixed?
Band-aid. Band-aid. Band-aid.
Ash will look at me and be like,
Better than
Band-Aid?
open gaping wound.
Towels, guys?
We gotta talk for the stitches, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Better than open gaping wound. I will take it. Jack and I had a
Okay.
lovely time making cookies.
Looking forward to them.
Ash will be like, I didn't know you could bake, to Jack.
Well, when you grow up in a place that didn't even have light bulbs.
Oh,
Yeah.
me too. And then Nana just like gets busy like washing the bowl that she made the one batch in, and then is like waiting for the other ones in the oven to do that
It
stuff.
just leans over to Jack and just like, they weren't invented yet.
Surprised.
Ash will be like, so what kind of cookies do we have while we talk about the
We
end of the world?
We got chocolate chips. We got M&Ms. We have chocolate chips with M&Ms. We've got oatmeal cookies, no raisin cookies. I'm smarter than that.
Peanut butter cookies.
Peanut butter
There's like an
cookies.
audible
Brings in
gasp
the
from both May and Ash at the same time. Be like,
Nana takes time passes. I think Nana takes the first batch of cookies out of the oven. She makes sure that they cool down sufficiently but stay a little warm, and then you guys get to have the
No.
first taste.
burning hot out of the oven always. Ash will literally go to burn their mouth, like hot cookie out of the oven.
Was me with pizza.
Your loss, your taste bud loss. I
No, it's
warn
more
you.
fingertip loss. You know, Ash is like, you know,
High or
I'd be
low?
able to feel my tongue in your mouth if it all
low.
burned.
Low?
Whoa.
Hold on a sec.
Come on, Chris, it's been
I
so
don't
long.
like that. Hold on a sec.
It's been so long.
Roll me a D100.
Okay. You know what? We're going to take that D10 I used before for the single digits because that did me no wrong. And the D100 is right. Okay. An 87.
We zoom out from the house on a scene. Ash, you. Okay, how do I describe this?
Well, I'm scared.
Yeah, you are, because you're now terrified of chocolate chip cookies.
What have I done?
That's so dirty.
He'll be like, oh man, those must be good. They normally don't stop like this. And he's going to pluck and take one.
High or low?
Low?
D100, please.
1?
Jesus.
It's not my table, so no Nakey Yagan.
That's
You
so dirty.
age 5 years.
Oh, that sucked.
Ash is probably viscerally screaming at this chocolate chip cookie, like threw it to the wall and screamed. And Ash just goes, oh, or yeah, just goes, oh, that sucked. Like, and Ash just is
Why
screaming.
does my
throwing the cookie
back
at the
hurt all
wall.
of a sudden?
May just was eating a cookie and then she sees this happening and then she just looks at Jack and Nana's like, what did you do?
As Jack's pulling a cookie out of his mouth. What do you mean?
All of them have
Uh,
eaten these cookies.
May
Don't
high
make
or
me
low.
roll. Just don't make me roll. Just give it to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
May, do you want to roll?
I feel like
What
Jack
roll?
deserves
I
it.
haven't rolled on my table in so long.
But it's not your table.
I mean,
May,
technically.
I will let you roll on your table, but Jack's gonna get my table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything
Jack,
that happens
roll me a
to May is
percentile.
usually on her table. Yeah. And also because of
92.
Anna.
So 92?
Yep.
Oh, shit, I don't remember. I haven't rolled on here in so long. I don't remember how to fucking do it. It's a D4.
Jack, as if you were transported
Oh,
into the most beautiful shoujo anime. Illusory butterflies and flower petals begin to flutter in the air within 10 feet of you for the next minute.
Can we all see that or no?
Yes,
check.
you
Okay.
can all see that.
So he's
Oh,
he's the shonen or the shonen intro.
God damn it.
Like
The
not
like
yeah the
shoujo, the like
yeah.
the Ouran High School intro.
pretty looking guy.
Alright, we're rolling on
My
different
brain
fucking
keeps
tables.
thinking
Please
handsome Squidward, so I mean that doesn't help.
Yeah.
Fucking handsome Squidward.
He's just like, it feels like my life was just literally drained away.
And Ash
How
is
old
like
is Ye
screaming at the
now?
cookies and be like,
He's not even
"Why
30.
do we eat those?" And like it upends the plate as May is getting her reaction of like, "Get them away."
Ye was, I think, what, 21, 22 when it happened?
So he's still younger than
Yeah.
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 It's like
Yeah, but
wait,
hey, 5 years in like less than a minute is a lot
Painful.
on a body.
Yeah.
21, 25. Yeah, that's a lot of alcohol.
Yeah.
What'd you get, May?
Use your clothes again.
Now she has a chime about that.
I got a cream.
After she says, "What did you do?" and like had already swallowed the cookie, her body drops to the floor.
Oh,
That's where
And
we're
May-
gonna drop the curtain.
oh no. My Ye goes to pick her up. My back and scene.
And Ash is just screaming at the cookies. It's like that like gif of like the person who walks in.
Actually, what we're gonna do,
Fired.
here's what we're gonna do. Make tumbles to the floor. Ash is screaming at a plate of cookies on the ground. Jack is enamored by these butterflies and flower petals floating around the room. And Ye is hunched over, like holding his back, like going like, what just happened to my girlfriend? And the camera zooms out and we see a wide shot of just the house in the neighborhood. And then you just hear Nana's voice say, oopsie!
God damn it. Even though we can blame this on oh, the fucking circus music starts playing.
Yeah.
I was thinking, what is it? Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, me too. I'm just grr.
And there's the meme. Bam.
And
In the Discord.
There we go. All right. Well, with that adventure having another word for happened that I forgot.
concluded.
Transpired. That's what I was going for.
Occurred.
With those events having transpired, it is time for the thank yous. And for a phenomenal night of roleplay once again, thank you, Luna. Thank you, Bat Kyle. Thank you, Bison. And thank you, Mana. Thank you, producer Kevin. Thank you, here Forge and Pixabay, for all your lovely help. Thank you, everyone in the chat who participated and who didn't participate. Who we don't see you lurkers, but we know you lurk. Everyone everyone watching the VOD, everyone watching on YouTube. If you liked it, give it a like. Clearly you did. You made it all the way through. So like, hit subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that cool things. All that cool things. Yep. Tell us what you thought in the comments. We love hearing it. And lastly, but never leastly,
Thank you,
if
Chris
you have the
Chris, thank you,
energy,
producing Kevin.
and Kevin.
I said Kevin.
Yeah, we want
Well,
to
and
thank
I
him
said-
too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I said thank you, Chris.
Yep.
Thank you
Yeah.
all
Thank you,
very
everybody.
much. And
You're
to all a
welcome.
good night.
You know,
And if you have the
no.
energy, if you have the energy, be kind. But if you don't, at the very, very least, be nice to each other. Thank you guys so
Or
much.
else.
Have a great night or day or whenever the heck you're watching it. Anyway, bye.
I can't wave straight. Bye.